What's going on, guys? ZombifiedGamer here and welcome back to some more This Is the Police. Milk factory buys milk from farmers at subsidised rate. Shooting gallery owner nearly shot by a drunk client. And municipality to save on snow removal. Okay. Wow, the mafia aren't even on the list anymore. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Oh wow, all my officers actually came in today. Due to the difficult economic situation, we had to undertake a series of pension cuts and cost-saving measures. We can't run the city into the ground for some lazy old people who can't take care of themselves. Every day, dozens of retirees come to us threatening to arrange a protest. A large gathering of elderly people can be a serious situation. After all, we're talking about people in poor health. We can't let it happen. So those activists need to be sent packing to their vacation homes. The use of force is sanctioned if required. Okay, well I definitely won't be beating up old people. So, Mayor Rogers is going to a friend of the city's birthday party. Additional police support will be required. But that's my entire force for today, so no. Just hire a new person really quick. To shift A. I can't go to that because I need 4 officers, so no. Yeah, shut up, it'll be fine. Oh, new investigation. A man attacked a mixed-race couple who were walking along the beach. Okay, let's archive that case, and then we can stick a lead detective on that case. I'll send you out on that. Get it opened. When a man tried to get away without paying, the taxi driver decided to teach the man a lesson. According to an eyewitness, the driver grabbed the guy by the collar, pulled him out of the car and beat his ass. I see. I mean, that's kind of understandable, but a bit too much for use of force. Nice. And that investigation is now open, so I'm going to shelve it, and then reopen the abduction case and have everyone on that again. Is he a better lead than Mole? I'll have to check the stats. No, he's not. Mole is the best lead. Shit. Oh well, they didn't give me the option, so... Several people in an apartment complex have reported that their cats have gone missing in the stairwell. Gary Martin, owner of the 3 missing cats, just called again to complain. This is the 7th time this month. We know there's some kind of crazy witch on the 2nd floor kidnapping these poor animals and doing terrible things to them. Please, you have to stop her. Or maybe they've just gone for a wander like cats like to do. Yep, there you go. The cats were attracted to a smell in the cellar and all of them were found alive and well. There's a man running down the street with a syringe, pricking everyone he passes, claiming to have infected them with AIDS. Why? Why would you do that? The man chased a girl into a telephone booth. She's holding the door closed, but the man has pushed his syringe-wielding arm into the booth. Okay, how about we shoot him then? With a taser, of course. Got him. Easy peasy. Fucking weirdo. That's quite a big team you need. A man with a Spanish accent just called in, threatening to blow up a bridge unless Freiburg Prison releases a group of freedom fighters he's calling his brothers. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to go to it because it is a big one. Nice, and we found explosives too. Let's just bring that to the police station, because there's no mafia to sell it to anymore. No new frames, but it means we can now add all the detectives back onto the case. I would like Moody to be the lead detective because he's the best detective I've got, but he didn't give me the option for some reason. Maybe he's set for a different shift? I don't know. And that's the end of the day. Next shift looks packed. Got 5 people. Should be fine. As long as people show up. Day 160. Hunting license price doubles. Schoolgirl falls through ice and survives, and a study shows that energy vampires do exist. I disagree, and that's the same, so let's go straight to work. Chin didn't come into work. And you drank too much. My son was in a car accident, the doctors are fighting for his life right now, I just can't manage work today, can I have the day off? Sorry, I can't do that because I need you. That leaves me with 3 officers for the day. Our inspection turned up multiple violations. I highly doubt that, and you're taking 25% of my bank again. There weren't any actual violations, but sure. Mr. Shaheen demands that we arrest his waiter. The slant-eyed bastard stole the gold cigarette case that I got from my grandfather. Coming off a bit racist there, mate. For several hours, a dirty bum has been riding the number 517, and he's spreading his filth all around the rear seats. A woman offered him some money, but he started barking at her and bit her hand several times. I see. Mr. Shaheen accidentally left his cigarette case in the restaurant bathroom. I see. Gotcha. The inspectors are going away now, good. Mrs. Richardson decided to punish her son for misbehaving at school. She made the boy dress in a tutu, wig and lingerie, and women's shoes, and led him through the supermarket. The cashier called the police saying, "There's a mother leading her son through the store, telling everyone to look, and scolding the boy. Now he knows what it feels like. She's crazy. This woman shouldn't be allowed to be a mother. Come take the kid away." I think I'll do just that. I won't be able to do that suicide one if only a certain person came to work. Or if everyone came to work full stop, that person wouldn't have died. But we can't get held up on the facts, can we? At least we've arrested that woman. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's gone. An unidentified vandal has been targeting telephone booths, shattering the glass, pulling out the phones. Pawn shop owner Ernest Irwin called the police, reporting that the vandal, or vandals, had already destroyed at least 4 booths. I'm sure Glenn's a bit pissed off because he's just sat doing nothing, sat on his ass, while everyone else does all the work. Oh, here we go, you can have Glenn since he's doing nothing. Today we're hosting an important seminar for civil servants, and we need to drum up some warm bodies, send over a cop who will listen carefully, take notes, ask questions, and basically look like he gives a shit. He's just been sat on his ass all day anyway, so might as well. And we got the other guy. It's a good thing City Hall called in at that time because I would have sent him in as backup there, so... No new frames still, come on man. During a screening of the film Crazy Arms, an elderly man shot a couple who were kissing in the next row. The theatre manager called the police and reports that the offender has ordered everyone in the audience to remain seated and demanded that the movie continue. And I can't go to it, the one call I need Glenn for, and he's not available. And it was the last call of the day, cool. Let's make Glenn work the next shift because he did fuck all. And we'll send Mole to work the next day as well. I'll try and change the detective on that case. The lead detective, I mean. Mini earthquake strikes city. Famous magician Lorenzo Tarantino visits Freiburg. And trying to keep warm, man accidentally set himself on fire. As you do. So I'm assuming we're going to get some phone calls relating to that magician. And we've only got 3 for today. Oh, you're an arsehole. Let's get rid of Wamsley because he's shit. I need a new officer, please. I know you won't, but we'll do it anyway. Okay. Controversial artist Drew Bogdanovich got himself drunk and is now staggering down the street naked, carrying a revolver. Okay. Mr. Boyd, I own a garage here in town. I'd rather not mention the name. The situation is this. One of my clients badly needs a very large amount of high-octane motor fuel, but this gentleman is wanted by the law. You can't just fill up a whole tanker at the local gas station. I know the police fleet uses the right kind of fuel. I'd like to exchange your supply for an alternative that we can give you. It'll suit your cars just fine. You won't have any problems and you probably won't even notice the difference. And of course, I'll pay you. Do you agree? Definitely not. I'd rather keep my own fuel, thanks. Fuel that I know works, rather than some dodgy fuel that you've got. Money doesn't motivate me enough, mate. No, in this game that'll probably get people fucking killed if I chose yes on that anyway. And you let him escape. Okay. Okay, let's try and sort this abduction case out. I think I have to archive the case in order to then put a new lead on it, which is a bit stupid, but... it is what it is. I wish I could just take leads off cases and then put new ones on there, but... you know, it is what it is. A group of slender girls were giggling as they watched a fat middle-aged lady performing pirouettes. She broke down and attacked the foolish girls. The dance studio owner sounded terrified on the phone. I'm afraid she'll break all the mirrors. Really? It's the mirrors that you're worried about? Not the people's bones or anything? No? Yeah, screw the girls that she's attacking, just worry about the mirrors. Sure, I'll send Quintana, I suppose. Just for an extra bit of backup. Oh, Jesus. At least the officers didn't die. That's always my thing, as long as the officers come out unharmed, everything's fine. Witnesses complain of a suspicious man in a hoodie who regularly hangs out in the park. He appears at night, always at the same place, and sells drugs to passers-by. His customers look as suspicious as the seller. Okay, off we go then. I can't do this because there's only one person I can't send to, so goodbye. We managed to get the guy. No new frames still. But now we can put the detectives back on it. Now that we have a better lead. I'm assuming you're supposed to have the best detective as the lead. Anyway. Okay, that looks like a good shift. You got 5 people there, although 4 of them look tired. I'm a bit worried that they're all going to say that they're not coming in now, but I suppose we'll have to see. Hearing, Mayor Rogers rocketed show Machine Monkey. Indian Festival of Colours in the suburbs, and a passenger aircraft suffers engine failure, but the pilot lands it safely. Okay. That's all the same. Mole didn't come in, that's fine. Percy's too drunk, so he can go away. And Fistbatch is too drunk, so he can go away. Although he's my best person. Let's promote Wolf. Try and get my detectives up a bit. Just in the hopes that they'll be useful for the abduction case and actually find some frames, because I'm so close. And you're cutting the department's budget again, of course you are, you piece of shit. I'll get rid of Baloney because it's shit. A man in a raincoat and a mask entered the school, unsheathed a sword and started killing anyone who got in his way. The police were called by the headmaster, who barricaded himself in his office. There's a real nutcase on the loose. I saw him cut down 2 boys and the PE teacher, who tried to stop him. Okay, let's go out in full force then. And of course that was denied, I'm so surprised. Go away, I don't even care what you want. Really don't care. Good work everyone. I need you back in time for this bomb threat, guys, come on. They should be back in time. A man called to say that he was sabotaging one of the elevators in a skyscraper. Get ready for some fireworks, I'm going to send the rich scumbags shooting straight up into the air. And then the man hung up. Off we go again, in full force. Nice, and we got some explosives. Let's bring that to the station, of course.
911 in progress. 413 in progress.
And there's a theft, an animal assault, and another theft. And threatening police calls. Okay. Well, that's gone.
911.
An elderly caretaker called the police line begging for help. Every full moon, a werewolf visits the cemetery. It howls at the moon and tries to eat me. It's here again today. Hurry. Obviously not, my friend. There's no such thing as werewolves. A teenage girl was trying on some expensive shoes from the latest collection. While the clerk was distracted, the girl ran out of the store without paying. All she left behind were some smelly sneakers. Hurry, the little bitch couldn't have gotten far in those heels. Okay. Now that I'll go to. Shocker. The full moon came out from behind the clouds, showing that it was just a harmless animal and not a werewolf. Is it because werewolves don't exist? And it's just a silly old man? Baloney's actually starting to get somewhat decent because of this shift, and I don't like it. Because I've already chosen to fire him. Maybe if we get Chaffin as the mayor, he'll actually give me what I want, because maybe he'll like me. And then I can get more police and more detectives to actually solve these fucking cases. Because I've opened so many, and they're still stuck on the abduction case. I should have 4 for the next shift. Should being the key word there. but I'll make Chin work the next shift, just in case someone decides not to work, because I can't even trust my officers to show up anymore. But that does it for this episode, because I'm leaving it here. I'll leave a like if you enjoyed watching, don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye.
I got a zombie army, and you can't harm me. Yeah, who do, bitch? Drink blood like a vampire without warning.